From the streets to the stadium's grand, football's the passion throughout the land. You go on money. You go on money.
Yep, Chelsea take on Liverpool this weekend's fixture, game week 8. So I think even the most ardent Chelsea fans like myself would admit that Liverpool are the favourites for this game. Going into the game, the top of the league table, 18 points, start 4 points ahead of Chelsea, won 14 points in fourth. So they are the favourites. But I think Chelsea can hot them, can really hot them. Because for me, I say style makes games. Style makes games. And for one, Liverpool will obviously come out to attack, will come out to play under Arne Slot. They're not going to sit back and try to defend or play on the counter attack. This is Anfield. It's Anfield after all. It's Liverpool. It's Arne Slot that's shown that he's an attack-minded coach. He showed that at Feyenoord, and then and eventually in the Premier League, he's shown that I can play and win playing attacking football. And that would then mean opportunity for Chelsea to hurt Liverpool. In my opinion, you have gaps in behind. And for me, the strength of Liverpool would be their weakness as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold, very offensive player, very creative player. He would always push forward on that right side, sometimes even invert it into the midfield. And for me, that would open up space behind him for the likes of Mikhailo Modric or Jadon Sancho. And I think on the ball, Jadon Sancho will be more than enough, an excellent match for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he would give him real problems. And even if Enzo Maresca decides to go with Mikhailo Modric, his pace in behind would be crazy for Alexander-Arnold to deal with. One thing we know is that Trent Alexander-Arnold is good on the ball, he's a good passer of the ball, but his defensive ability isn't that great. And he's quick, but not quick enough to match the likes of Mikhailo Modric. And as well, if Jadon Sancho plays on the left, he's going to really give Alexander-Arnold a tough game, because his skill on the ball, look at what we're doing to Olaina. The only criticism I can give to Jadon Sancho is sometimes he falls in love with trying to beat his man. Like in the Nottingham Forest game, sometimes he'll beat Olaina one time, he'll go 2 times, he'll go 3 times again. So sometimes he can fall in love too much, just a little bit too much, with having to beat his man and make his man look stupid. But other than that, I think he would be fantastic threat down, Liverpool's right and Chelsea's, down that right side. So down that right side, and that would be not even down that right side as well. And then for me, Moni Madueke as well can be a real problem, a real handful for the fullbacks of Liverpool as well. So either it's Simicast or it's Andrew Robertson. He will be a real handful for either of them that he faces up against. So for me, I think Chelsea can absolutely hurt Liverpool. The wingers can get in behind, and really make it difficult for Liverpool. So, and again, and this depends on how the game starts. If Chelsea scores first, I know Liverpool are the favourites for this game, but if Chelsea scores first, this can be absolute bedlam for Liverpool, and Liverpool could be on the end of a slaughtering, because they will keep coming forward, they will keep playing with the high line, and we've seen what Enzo Maresca did with Chelsea, against Brighton, hitting them with those long balls, using the pace, of Madueke, the pace of Nicholas Jackson going in behind. So I think, that can be a serious threat. That's a part. That's a way that Chelsea can really hurt Liverpool. So I know some people saying Chelsea don't have a chance. I watch a bunch of streams. I read posts on X and or platforms, people saying, "Oh, this is the burial of Chelsea. This is this is where the bus stops for Chelsea." And I will admit, like I said, Liverpool, they are the favourites for this game. Everyone would say that they are the favorites of the game, but Chelsea can absolutely hurt them. In a moment, I'll be coming up with my, starting lineup, not the prediction lineup, but the lineup I would like to see. So I'll just bring it up right now. So for me, I'll be going with a 4-3-3 and Sanchez in goal because he's been fantastic so far. I know last season wasn't too great, just like every other. Um, didn't have the best of season, just like every other or Chelsea player not named Cole Palmer. So he starts in goal for me. Cucurella left back, no questions about that. Levi Colwill, he's grown in leaps and bounds, and he's shown that if you play him in his right position as a centre back, he will show you his talent. He's not world class yet, but he has at least world class talent. He's not yet of world class caliber or world class profile yet, but he can show you that he does have talent. So you see when Pochettino was playing him at left back, and I was talking about it, and people were like, "Oh, the coach knows best." Sometimes the coach could get things wrong. So Colwill at centre back for me, I would like to see Tosin, at right centre back. And I'd like to see Malo Gusto as well, because Tosin brings a calmness to that central defense. Wesley Fofana is a bit of a maverick, and sometimes he loses the ball rather too easily, and sometimes he holds onto the ball a little too long, in my opinion. So, and then Malo Gusto, or right back, I know people have been complaining about his form. For me, I feel Malo Gusto is more suited to be an overlapping fullback or right wing back, and how you want to put it, and doesn't quite suit this inversion into midfield. But he's been doing an okay job. He hasn't been terrible. People have been trying to make it out to see him, so I'll have him there. Caicedo and Enzo to play in the central midfield position, in central defensive midfield position. So Caicedo hasn't really shown what it's all about this season, though it's just still early days. Enzo Fernandez. He's been okay without being fantastic, in my opinion, but give him another go. Let's see what he can do. For me, he is a deep line playmaker. There's no need to try to push him up front, make him an 8 or whatever. He's a deep line playmaker. Let the ball come to him and let him dictate the pace of the play. And then I would go with Cole Palmer. I'm going to Cole Palmer in the 10 role. He picks himself. He's been fantastic. Even Nottingham Forest game, he wasn't quite dominant all through the game, but he did show in many moments in the game that he showed his quality. So we want to see him in the game, because if Chelsea is going to get the victory against Liverpool, you need Cole Palmer to be in good nick in that game. And then on the left hand side, I'll be going with Noni Madueke. That's what I'll be going with. Noni Madueke would be my choice. And people have complained about him. People have gone on, "Oh, Noni Madueke is too greedy, he's too selfish." I'm like, what are you talking about? Do you even watch the game, or you just, want to spout whatever comes into your mind? He passes the ball, he scores goals, and I've been saying this since preseason, that he's the one winger that's actually, understood what Enzo Maresca expects from his wingers. Run at your fullback, cut inside, either cross the ball or shoot. And he's got a goal against Nottingham Forest. So he's been in fantastic form, in my opinion, very, very good form. He can still improve, no doubt about it. But I will have Noni Madueke start there, because I think he can have Simikas on toast, on absolute toast. So I'll have him there. And then Nicholas Jackson for me would still start, but this time around, I do not want Enzo Maresca to take too long in making those changes. If you go through the first 45 minutes, Liverpool maybe are leading, or Chelsea leading 1-0 or drawing, whatever the result is, but Nicholas Jackson isn't being too good, or is it in good nick during the game, what I'll do would be, at the start of the second half, 50 minutes in, 55 minutes in to the game, I'll bring Crystal Nkunku. No need to wait till it's 10 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go. You need players like Nkunku to have the ability to, to have the time to turn the game. He has the ability to turn the game. He has the ability to win the game. but you need to give him time. You need to give him time. So you need to give him enough time, 25, 30 minutes, 35 minutes instead of 10 minutes. So you want to give a player like Nkunku time on the ball. And then Jadon Sancho, I'll have him over the kind of module. But once again, like I said with respect to Christian Nkunku, is if things aren't going too well, if Jadon Sancho isn't really cutting it or isn't really being productive in the game, Enzo Maresca, please do not waste too much time. Don't take too much time to make the changes. Before the Nottingham Forest game, that was one thing I was happy about with regards to Enzo Maresca, is his substitution and the timing of the substitution that he made. As opposed to Pochettino that would take so much time to make those changes, he will make them with 30 minutes left in the game to go. But against Nottingham Forest, he wasted too much time. Was it 10 minutes or thereabout of regulation time left? So this time around, these guys should come on onto the pitch. And now for a scoreline prediction, people may call me crazy, but this is just what I'm feeling in my heart. End of the day, the game may turn out to be something different, but I think Chelsea can win this game, and I'm going with a 2-1 score line because I think Liverpool, obviously, there's no gain saying it. They'll come out to play an attacking side. It's Anfield after all, but we've got those basic players like your Noni Madueke, your Nicholas Jacksons, you've got your Palmer as well, that are ready. And Enzo Maresca has shown that he is ready to exploit high lines by playing those quick balls in behind and having the players latch on to those passes. So, like I said, the basis of his style of play is possession based, but it's not just possession for possession's sake. So, I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Do subscribe to the channel, click notification bell so you're notified each time a video comes up on the channel, and as well as like this video. Also, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. What your score predictions? Do you think Chelsea can come out of this one victorious, or do you think Liverpool are the favorites? And with the book going by what the bookmakers may be saying, you're thinking probably Liverpool would nick this one or win this one. Let us know what your predictions are in the comment section. So at this point, come to the end of this preview show. So hopefully see you on yet another video, and hopefully that will be a reaction to the game or to the Liverpool vs Chelsea game. Hopefully that will be after a victory for Chelsea. So stay blessed and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye bye.